I'm with Vinnie Virga. I don't even know what your new title is, Vinnie.
Managing partner.
Managing partner at Big Bob's. We are at Tice West Surfaces. This is day number 1. And Vinnie, how are you?
I'm doing incredibly well, thank you. How about you?
Okay, now you are the biggest news in this show up to this point. Before I ask you about that, what's your take on this show? And again, this is the first day, and many people haven't had a chance to even see all the square footage here.
I tell you what, it's wonderful the way they've got it laid out. I like this the best out of all the surfaces I've attended, and it looks like the attendance so far is very, very good. So, very exciting.
And I was wondering before I walked in here, is there more square footage or is there less? And it seems to me there's more.
It feels like there's more. I mean, I don't know, but visually it definitely feels larger than I've ever seen it. And more importantly, I love that you don't have to go up and down stairs. I mean, that's always been a kind of, you feel like you're going down in the basement sometimes, so I like this feel better.
And with my tripod, it's never all that much fun.
No, I bet.
The big news here is that you are now managing partner. You bought, I guess, controlling share in Big Bob's. Tell us about that and what led up to that. Now, I should preface this by saying, a couple of years ago, you became a member.
Yeah.
You have 6 stores, is it?
I have 5 stores today.
5 stores in the New England area.
That's right.
And so at this point you decided, hey, there's more here for me. Tell us about how that took place and what exactly took place.
Sure. Well, David Elliershire and I are fantastic friends, and I have a tremendous amount of respect for David. And David and the members and the staff there have 33 years of legacy, and they've built really a wonderful brand, but unfortunately it is still probably the best kept secret in floor covering, which is a shame. But they've got a strong membership base, but we need to add more people to the group. So we have an interesting dilemma. Here I am at this point in my life where I'm looking to step up to more challenges and continue to grow. I liken it to I'm on the 7th hole on a golf course, and here David is, he's on the 17th hole. He's had an incredible run, but he's getting ready to go into the clubhouse. And so as a part of our working relationship, we started to explore us taking over the main share, if you will, majority interest of the group. But David's sons will continue to be involved and will be minority shareholders, and actually Brad Cutler as well, which is a key person from Big Bob's for those who know the group. And so that's really exciting because they're wonderful people. It helps David ensure that this great legacy that he's built carries on, and it allows us to invest a lot of time and energy into growing that group into what it really can be, which it should be a dominant force, certainly in the outlet business.
Now, certainly the guts of the operation. I've been to, I can't tell you how many conventions, and they're unique. It's a share situation. Everybody takes part. It's bordering on a cult type of a situation, which is very strong, and the focus is on the bottom line, as it should be. Now, it seems to me, just by observation, at least many of the members are retailers who had a desire to expand from a full-service business. Is that going to change? And if not, what is going to change?
Well, it's a little bit premature to talk about change right now. I think our focus initially is on building a dream team. So we're putting together a variety of really top-level executive talent and some contract and consulting talent to bring together to serve the members, because I work for my members. I'm owned by my members as far as I'm concerned. They get me on their payroll. They just don't have to carry any cost when I'm involved with the group like this. So I have to find out what they need and take care of that first and foremost. So that's our big focus. Get a great team, make sure we're fulfilling the members' needs, making sure they're incredibly profitable, and growing the group. And so that's the core focus right now. Long term, I think there's additional opportunities. One is we need a full-service brand. So we've been working on something called Floors and Kitchens today. And so we'll bring that to our existing membership, and it will be a way to attract other people in who want a full-service retail brand and who need something that fits that better. So that will certainly be another thing that we'll begin to bring out and offer to the membership in the long term. But right now, it's a glimmer in our eye. It's a little early on. We're going to focus on our core business and our core values first.
Now that's an interesting move. Now, I guess a lot of members currently have a full-service operation. I have no idea whether that's the majority or not. They tell me there's somewhere below 10,000 retailers in this business. Is that a number that you think is reasonably accurate?
I don't know. The research I've seen says somewhere between 10 and 12. I hear 12 quite a bit still today. Certainly down from our peak of 23,000 back in 2007 before the market contracted. And I think, one of the reasons, if you were to ask me the question, which is why would you do this, or why does this attract you, I would tell you the thing that makes me really sad is that so many independent retailers have gone out of business and they didn't need to. There are so many second and third generation retailers right now that are struggling. They're having a hard time with digital advertising. They're having a hard time with running their businesses profitably. They have a hard time with traditional advertising, and they're getting taken out, and that doesn't need to happen. So a big focus for me and a big reason for doing this is I don't want to see our industry continue to shrink.
So then your focus is on retailers now who have a full service store, but it's not as efficient and profitable as it might, so they might buy into the full service operation and then expand into a cash and carry.
Yeah, I think the idea is that there are a lot of people out there, some who specialize in multifamily, some specialize in builder, some are commercial only operations, some have retail operations. So depending on what they have, we want to have different choices available for them so that they have, instead of one leg on their stool, we want to give them 4 legs or 5 legs or 6 legs ultimately. So right now we're focusing on the outlet model, and we've got a great program for people right now to do that, which is a way to get rid of aged inventory, make higher profits. It's a wonderful business. It doesn't have receivables. So for a lot of people, very, very attractive model. Then we'll have the full service retail model. So I think a lot of people look at CCA or Abbey, which are great organizations, but they're hard to get into in many markets. They already have the members. There's a lot of politics. It's very hard for people to join if there's already a number 1 or a number 2 in either of those organizations. So we want to create a third, very strong, very viable choice for those people that allows them to be successful and allows them to get access to the tools they need so that they can remain in business and remain strong and pass on their legacy.